Hello, everyone. It's Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond. I'm here with my co-host, Faith Flesher, Silver, one of my top leaders in oil shares. And we just want to thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. And I hope that you'll hit the red subscribe button below so that you'll be notified whenever we have new content. You will be watching a replay today of Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans, which is a weekly event that we have live on Facebook at facebook.com/oil shares. So our giveaways are for live viewers. However, we are happy to have you watch the replay, and I'd be more than happy to help you get started on your doTERRA essential oil journey. Please send me a message or go to my website, www.oilshares.org. I'd love to help you get started and make sure that you find the solutions that you're looking for. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. We just want to welcome you and thank you for being a part of this event. This is something we do every week, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Essential oils are not magic beans. I began using essential oils about 7 years ago now, a little over 7 years ago, and I was looking for natural solutions. I had pursued a lot of solutions for my health and had not found what I was looking for. And after 20 years of searching, somebody introduced me to doTERRA essential oils, and I saw such incredible results that I knew that I needed to get out there and tell my story and share these oils with as many people as I can. So I'm honored and privileged to be the leader of a team all over the world of people who have learned to have healthy solutions for their family and are out there sharing that with others. And so you're going to hear from one of those amazing leaders, Faith Flesher. Before we do that, I just want to tell you about a couple things. Number one, tomorrow starts this incredible challenge that we're doing for 5 days called Master Your Metabolism, something we all want to do. And January seems to be the month that we want to do it the most, I think. So we're going to teach you some really awesome ways that you can make healthier choices and that essential oils and other doTERRA products can help you do that. You're going to learn non-oil related things in there as well. You're going to hear from some of our top leaders. If you want to be part of that, and you're not a member of our team, and you're not a member of any doTERRA team, you're not a wholesale customer, we still have a place where you can learn. It's called Oil Shares, BOGOs, and Promos. So if you don't have a doTERRA membership or you are part of our team, feel free to join that group. If you're part of our team, we're also going to be sharing this content in our members-only community, Oil Shares VIPs, both of which groups you can find on Facebook. If you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for being here. As I mentioned before, you can still request to join Oil Shares, BOGOs, and Promos if you're on Facebook, okay? We want to give away some prizes. Prizes are fun. So we have two groups of people that we like to give the opportunity to win something tonight. The first group of people are what we like to call guests. A guest is someone who does not have a doTERRA membership of any kind, and they've never won something before on one of our Magic Beans episodes. If that describes you, please comment and say, hey, I am a guest, and I was invited by, and tell us who invited you. If you're like, I have no idea, this just popped up on my newsfeed, then I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're my guest or you're a guest of the page. That's gonna enter you into the drawing. We don't have ESP, so we won't know unless you tell us that you're a guest. And so that will be your drawing entry. We're going to give away an essential oil roller bottle remedy that you can roll on to get relief. And the second group of people that have a chance to win are what I call newbies. If you are a newbie, meaning you have joined the Oil Shares family, this team right here, and you've done so within the last 30 days, so since December 20th, then we would like to welcome you and give you a chance to win a free personalized oil regimen. It's a $35 value. It's going to tell you specifically which oils to use for something that you'd like to focus on, how to use them, when to use them, how much to use, how often, and to what extent. And that is a free gift for you. So here's how you enter. You say, I am a newbie, and I was introduced to doTERRA by, and tell us the name of the person that helped you get started, okay? And that's how you can enter. So those two folks, two groups, we're gonna have a chance to enter a drawing. We will contact you privately to let you know that you won. Also, if you're new to oils, you're not quite sure what you wanna do, please feel free to schedule a consultation. You can click the button to schedule on my page. It's absolutely free to schedule 30 minutes to chat with me on the phone. I'll help you find solutions. So please don't be shy about that. If you can always reach out at oilshares.org on the World Wide Web. All right, did I say enough commercial related? I feel like I need to be one of those people that says the stuff at the end, like all the, no batteries included. I feel like that's what I do at the front of this. Okay, I got that out of the way. Now, let me introduce you to Faith Lesher. Faith is going to talk to us about an amazing set of oils that you have. If you already have a doTERRA wholesale membership, you can add these to your loyalty rewards program. It's a little bundle that we made up for you. But if you're not a member, you can still get these same products, okay? And we can help you set that up. The person who invited you to watch this video will be able to help you with that. At the end of the video, we're going to tell you how, in addition to ordering this bundle of products or any other starter kit you like to choose, that you would be able to qualify for the next few days, the next 10 days, be able to qualify for a free bottle of Serenity oil, which is our calming blend, and an oil that we don't even regularly have, which is red mandarin. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice offer that we have. In addition to that, you'll be able to be part of a community of people that are going to help you learn how to use your essential oils. And the person who helps get you started is going to give you personalized attention and assistance as you start your journey. So lots of stuff involved there. All right, so remind me to tell you that at the end. Let's turn the time over to Faith. I'm going to put Faith up on the big screen so you can see her lovely face. Faith, thank you for being here. You can't tell by looking at Faith, but she's basically been dealing with lots of mom things, and she's been handling it like a trooper. She's got some kiddos that are struggling with some wintertime cooties, and thankfully she is a very smart, oily mom. She's also a really crunchy mom. She knows how to deal with natural solutions. In fact, that's how I met Faith years ago, is we were in a Crunchy Moms Facebook group together, and Faith always knows the answers. I was just getting started as a mom at that time, and so learned a lot from Faith. She has 4 boys, so if you want to know anything about what to do with boys, this is your expert right here, okay? And so she's been dealing with all that today, but she has just absolutely stepped up to the plate and is here tonight to give you some good information about the essential oils. So please show her lots of heart emojis and smiley faces and thumbs ups just to support her. She cannot see your questions, but I can. And I am not ashamed or shy about not embarrassing, yes, probably embarrassing you, but I'm not interrupting you to ask you some of those questions. So if Faith can't see them, I'll try to hop on there and let her know you have a question, or I can type an answer to you. So please ask questions, share your stories, share your tips, use your emojis. We're always glad to hear from you. And Faith, jump in there and take it away.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking about the Relief and Revive Kit, and it is based on loyalty reward orders. So if you already have an account, you can go in your back office under collections and go to I can't even talk tonight. Loyalty rewards orders, and you can find the Relief and Revive Kit. It comes with 3 oils in it. It comes with wintergreen, copaya, and it comes with aroma touch, and it comes with deep blue rub, and it comes with the deep blue capsules, which I cannot find my bottle of them, but with 4 boys, it probably got moved somewhere. That's not supposed to be. So I'm going to tell you a little bit how we use all this stuff. The deep blue rub is one of our favorites around here. My boys use it for leg cramps, growing pains. I like using it during that time of the month. I'll rub it down my lower abdomen, on my back, and it takes care of all those cramps. My husband's an over-road truck driver, and so he carries one of these in his bag. And when you're sitting in a truck for 14 hours a day bouncing around, it gets, hard on your joints and your muscles and everything. And so we use Deep Blue Rub a lot around here. It comes in multiple sizes too. So if you did want to get this in, it comes in a big, huge 32-ounce liter pump. You can get that so you could just pump it out, which is really nice. But this is nice for traveling and in your bag on the go. Did you have anything else to add about Deep Blue?
If I can figure out how to unmute myself, I always have things to say. You're asking me if I have things to say. That is a given. Yeah, I love Deep Blue. I like to use it like before I do extra amounts of moving around. So if I know that I'm going to be on my feet more, I might even put it on the bottoms of my feet. I've always struggled with problems with my feet if I'm on them a lot. If I know that I'm going to be kneeling, like if I'm going to be planting something or pulling weeds and I'm going to be on my knees and I don't sit in that position a lot, I might put it on before I have any discomfort. So that's one way I like to use it, is just like to kind of keep my muscles, comfortable, and stuff while I'm in the middle of doing whatever I'm doing.
Before exercising is really good too. So if you're going to be you're going to be doing strenuous exercises, or you're training for a marathon or whatever, grab some Deep Blue and rub that on before you start doing your stretches and stuff, and it'll help alleviate a lot of discomfort later. So that's Deep Blue. The next thing is Aroma Touch Massage Blend. This oil, it smells good. It smells good. We use it a lot in the Aroma Touch technique, but when we're not doing the Aroma Touch technique, we just use it as a massage blend. So I'll give my husband a back massage. I like using it for muscles, tendons, anything to do with aches and pains again. It helps relieve all those minor tensions that you have. It has cypress in it, peppermint, marjoram, basil, grapefruit, and lavender in it. So it's a very calming, but it has a very good combination of oils that go deep, and I feel like it helps a lot, especially with when you have a lot of issues with moving your fingers, stiffness, and different things. It really helps relieve a lot of that stuff. So we use Aroma Touch around here for anything to do with that. So basically, these two are really good for anything with like that, for leg cramps, growing pains, anything like that. These are excellent combinations. There's a good thing to layer them. You can put the Aroma Touch on first, and then apply the Deep Blue rub, and get a double whammy there, and it works really, really good.
Yes, I will tell you, I was just on a 24-hour flight to and from Hawaii, and you know, when you're sitting for that long and you're at high elevation, you can, at least for me, I tend to have a little swelling in my feet and in my lower, like in my calves, and I just kind of feel like my legs are falling asleep, my feet are going to sleep a little bit. So I made sure I brought Aroma Touch with me on the airplane. I always travel with that oil. I actually like it because it's so good for circulation, and it's so good for keeping swelling down and fluid down, and it just feels nice too. It's cooling. I know I hate being on airplanes and like they pack you in like sardines, you know, and it can get so hot on there too. So it's got all these cooling oils in it. It's really just one of my favorites for when I'm traveling.
Okay, the next oil in this kit I'm going to talk about is wintergreen oil. And this became a favorite. I have a 1-year-old. I have a 10-year-old, 8-year-old, he just turned 8 on Friday, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And this last pregnancy I did way better than any of my other ones, but this was my first oily baby from start to finish. So I believe the oil and my healthy lifestyle really did help a lot to get us through everything. But wintergreen oil, I found out, and it's the pink label wintergreen. You might, if you've been in doTERRA for a while, there used to be a green labeled one. I'm talking about the pink label one that's from Nepal, not the green one that's from China. So this one smells more sweeter. Okay, it's a more delicate scent to it. So if you do have the green one and you smell this, you're gonna think, ooh, but no, this is, you want this. This one, it acts a lot like birch oil, and so when you apply it, it drives deeper down into your muscles and joints and anything you need it for. Well, I keep rambling, I found that wintergreen worked really good for my sciatic. Each pregnancy, I had major sciatic issues to where it got to where I couldn't even walk. It couldn't even lift my legs. That's how bad it would get. I'd be seeing a massage therapist multiple times a week. I would be, and they could never, but this pregnancy, I use wintergreen oil every morning, sometimes in the middle of the day, and it really helped. I applied it right along the sciatic nerve line, and it really helped keep me moving. And it smells really good. It reminds me of kind of like a root beer smell, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, it does.
So
yeah.
But
it does. It has a great fragrance. I like to diffuse it too because of that, and I like to add Citrus Bliss to it. It has such a nice sweet smell, and it's just a pleasant one. I think kids like it a lot because it does sort of smell like a root beer float when you mix those two together.
So good. So we use this, like I said,
Um,
another one for pain too.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you know me, Faith. I like to think outside the box. I'm pretty sure that is how I always think, is outside the box. And wintergreen, so I know it's got this like fancy lid on it, and we're supposed to be super careful with it. But the reason for that is because, we want, thanks, Mary. The reason why is we just want to make sure that you're not like, putting a straw in it and drinking it or anything. Like it should be respected because it has some natural blood thinning properties in it. Now, it has hundreds and hundreds of other things in there that will help balance that out. But like all essential oils, it should be respected. You shouldn't use you should not, like I said, you shouldn't drink it. It's not root beer. It just smells like it. Yeah. So don't think it's root beer and drink it, okay? But they recommend that you use it aromatically and topically, but I'm just gonna tell you a little secret. I've been doing this a hot minute. I've been using the oils for a minute. And there are times when something's hurting and you just know you need to get the oil in your system quickly. So here's what I do. Take a little wintergreen, put it on my finger, and I rub it on my gums. I didn't die, okay? I'm not saying that I do this every day or every hour on the hour. It's like an occasional thing I do, and it really helps me. It has really helped me multiple times, especially like I was recovering from a car accident where I had a lot of major crush injuries, and sometimes just other things weren't cutting it, If you're worried about the blood thinning properties because, you are taking a blood thinner or something like that, then I would just encourage you to make sure that you talk to your doctor and that you're paying attention. Your doctor will monitor your blood count, your platelets and all that to make sure. I think that's the right thing I'm trying to say. But they'll monitor your numbers to make sure your blood's clotting properly. But again, like all essential oils, you only need 1 to 3 drops every few hours or whatever. We're not talking about excessive amounts. And it's not just salicylic acid that you're taking. You're taking the full plant. doTERRA doesn't adulterate our oils. It's directly how it is made in nature. And so there's lots of other stuff in there that's going to help bring balance. So be aware of what else you're putting in your body. Be aware of what the oils do, but there's no need to panic. Wintergreen is perfectly fine to use, and it's perfectly fine for occasional use inside your mouth, okay?
I do dilute all my oils that I use topically too. So if you feel comfortable using them straight, do that. But some people have sensitive skin, so I dilute everything. So you can dilute with fractionated coconut oil, you can dilute with solid coconut oil, you can even use unscented lotion. So find something that works for you and start using your oils. Okay, the next oil is Copaiba. Is that how you say it? That's how I say it, Copaiba.
I say Copaiba because I'm from America, and like everyone wants to be fancy, but I mean, if I spoke Portuguese, I suppose I would say Copaiba. So either way is perfectly acceptable. You can be fancy or you can just say Copaiba. Either way is good.
Well, that's how I say it anyways. So Copaiba oil is similar to black pepper. It helps soothe anxious feelings. You can take it internally. It helps with healthy immune system and in your cardiovascular system. It also is good for digestion issues, respiratory issues. So it really helps blemishes on your skin. The last couple days, my hormones are a mess. So I break out right along your jawline. If you have acne along your jawline, it's a hormone issue, ladies. And I'm still trying to balance out from, maybe a year ago. So I've been starting to mix a little bit of copaiba oil in my moisturizer. And I see that the swelling of the redness is going down.
Guess what else, boys and girls, mostly girls, that copaiba is also really good for your hormones and your endocrine system in general. So if you're having those breakouts, one of the reasons that might be clearing that up is because it's helping to bring homeostasis or balance to your endocrine system. So, I mean, we all have hormones and we all want them to be in balance. So let's use our copaiba. And I take it under my tongue every day. My husband takes it under his tongue every day, and even my little 4-year-old has decided that's how he prefers to use it now. He just takes 1 drop, but it helps to keep us a little bit calmer. So like we're not up at 10, we're like down at 3, or even 6 is acceptable, better than 10. So sometimes we all need to bring it down a little bit, and especially in our house, we're all pretty high energy folk over here, even my dog. And so we like our copaiba in this family. very much for brain support. So you know how we have that thing, Faith, where we always say, when in doubt, get your frankincense out?
Mhm.
I have changed that now. And I say, when in doubt, get your Frank and Copaiba out. Because seriously, when you're not really sure exactly what's going on in your body, I can tell you that if you add some Frank and Copaiba, topically or internally, you're going to see improvements. And if you'll do it every couple hours for a 12-hour period when things are really looking not good, I have seen it turn things around in the right direction, because it gives your body so much good information. Our upline, Laura Jacobs, has this thing she says that COPE is the real dope, because it works on your endocannabinoid system. That makes me sound really fancy and smart, but it just means that it helps your nervous system to not be in fight or flight all the time, to where you're like and on edge. And when you're like that, your body can't do the resting. Your mind can't rest. Your digestive system can't digest food. You can't, you're in like essential functions only, kind of like our government. I'm not even sure what they label as essential, but let's not get off on that tangent. But the point is that your body gets in the essential functions only, and then you can't repair and you can't rest, and that's what we need. So I just really think every home needs Copaiba. You should take it every day, and then when things are looking really iffy, you definitely want to add some more to your regimen.
Mm-hmm. Some people have also found that it helps them relax and sleep better too. So if your normal sleep oils aren't helping you, grab some of this and try that to help, and see if that helps you fall asleep better. Let's see. The next thing, do you have a bottle of the Deep Blue polyphenol pills with you?
I can pretend that I do. Will that help?
I don't have it. I can't find my bottle.
So here's what happened. I've been gone since January 9th. I've been traveling, and I got home for like just enough time. Yes, there you go. Pretend we can cut it out with scissors and just hold up the picture. No one will ever know. I carry mine with me everywhere I go. And I got home last night and went to bed and got up and had company and worked all day. So I haven't unpacked, and I just forgot to grab it out of my backpack. But I always have it with me everywhere, because you never know when you're going to need your Deep Blue polyphenols. They work for every kind of discomfort I can think of, including head tension and cramping and just general muscle ickiness and whatever. So you don't know what's going to happen when you travel. You do all kinds of weird things out of your ordinary regimen. So we always take them with us when we go, and that's where mine is, still in my bag.
Well, I think one of the boys moved mine off the counter where we keep all the pills. Either that or my husband stole them in his bag. But I use the pills for around my cycle time. If I take it 2 days before my cycle is going to start, my cycle is so much smoother. My husband uses it for, like I said, he's over a truck driver, so he has a lot of issues with his back and his legs and stuff. And he broke his arm in August, and so he was having a lot of issues with that. And so I had him start taking these multiples of them every time, several times a day, and they really help speed up the healing process of his arm. But the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, it has frankincense, turmeric, green tea in it, ginger, pomegranate, and grapeseed in it. And it soothes your muscles, discomfort, and it's a long-lasting benefit of this pill. And it also has the doTERRA tummy tamer in it, which has the peppermint, ginger, and caraway seed in it, which is really good for anyone that has any kind of digestive issue. So
you want to know a secret about Deep Blue Polyphenol? Don't tell anybody. But you know how turmeric is all the rage, right? Everybody wants to take turmeric for a normal inflammatory response and occasional discomfort. That just means stuff hurts. Okay, that's fancy words. But we don't absorb a lot of it, right? And so we can take a lot of it and really not see a whole bunch of benefits. So we have turmeric oil, which is way more easy for the body to absorb, but we also have the herbal version, like Faith said, and guess what? This is the secret part. It is 7 times the power of whatever else is on the market. So the turmeric that is in our deep blue polyphenol is 7 times the power of what's in the market. It also has other ingredients in there that will allow your body to absorb it. That's why it works so doggone well. I bet you didn't know that. I just found that out. Good information though.
Okay, so back to the kit. That's all that comes in this kit. It's the 5 items, and for wholesale members, it's $145. And like I said, you can find it in your doTERRA.com under collections, loyalty reward orders. So, and all that stuff, and they give you a bundle price for all that stuff.
Wait a second. Don't move. Faith, do you have a doppelganger? Are you seriously commenting right now? So you can see the comments?
I am on Facebook on the computer. I hooked this up. Yeah.
So I was getting a little nervous. There's some person named Faith Flesher commenting on. So I lied to you. Faith can see your question. So if you have a question specifically for Faith, go ahead and type that because she can see your questions. I was amazed at your skills that you were displaying there. Okay, so why don't you tell us, because you've been a member of doTERRA, a wholesale member for quite a few many years back in my early days. Why don't you tell us like why you're not sad that you became a doTERRA member? Because I know sometimes people hear about like membership and they're just like, what do I have to do? So why don't you tell us like what benefits you have gleaned from being a doTERRA wholesale member over the years, because you got a lot of experience.
Yeah. Well, for one thing, it's just like a Costco membership or a Sam's Club membership, and you get discounts, and the discounts are really good. So by getting the membership, you get all these discounts, and then there's actual sell items too during the month. Sometimes they have buy one get one free. Then because loyalty reward orders, they're basically subscription boxes that you can get every month. And you can adjust your order. You can change it to whatever you want. And I get points back every month for ordering household items that I normally would use. So like we use toothpaste, we use cleaning products, we use deodorant, skincare, my regular oils, the vitamins. We use all that stuff, and I get points back that I can then turn around and redeem for free products from doTERRA. And I don't know any company that really has that good a deal to give you back, because I'm after 12 months of being on the Loyalty Reward program, you get 30% back in points off your order. So if I do a 100 PV order, I'm getting 30 points back right there. Plus, listen to this, doTERRA gives you back shipping. So if I do $3.99 shipping, they're giving me 4 points back in shipping. So, you know, it adds up really quick. So if I only do a 100 PV order, which most of the time I'm doing a little more than that, in 3 months, I'm cashing in 100 points of free products every month. I mean, every 3 months. That's awesome. Yeah. You know?
I stinking hate to pay for shipping. Like nothing bugs me more than I'm ordering stuff and then I see the shipping price and I'm like, doggone it, I'm not ordering if I don't have a coupon.
Yep.
To cover my shipping. That's just how my mind is. I just hate to pay for shipping. That's why I love Amazon Prime so much. So we got Amazon Prime beat like crazy, because not only do we reimburse you for your shipping, you can cash it in for free stuff, but we give you rebates on your orders. I never got that from Amazon. No. I never get that. And so yeah, I mean, you're gonna be able to afford some of the pricier oils that you want to try. Like everybody's talking about Yarrow Plum and Skinny Jeans, and you're like, yes, but my wallet's kind of skinny too. So eventually, in a couple of months, Yarrow Plum's going to be not a brand new oil anymore, and you're going to be able to cash in the points for that. You're going to be glad that you've been ordering on the loyalty rewards. P.S. If you are wanting to purchase, like maybe you don't want this specific kit that we talked about tonight, but you want to place a loyalty rewards order as a member, and you want to get the Lifelong Vitality Pack that all of us love. It's one of our top 25 best-selling products in doTERRA. And if you purchase the Lifelong Vitality Pack on the loyalty program, you're going to save a huge amount by purchasing it, but you get to add some products to it at a huge discount. Guess what one of them is, and what the best deal on all of loyalty rewards is to buy the Lifelong Vitality Pack and add those deep blue polyphenols, the ones with the frankincense extract and the turmeric and all that stuff in it. It's normally like $60 if you buy it wholesale, which is a little pricey because the really good ingredients in it. $20. You can add it. So that's the kind of deals you get when you're a member. I mean, I've never once been like, man, I wish I had never joined. I wish I had just bought retail and paid 25% extra, got no free stuff and got no education. I never wished that. I never had any regrets. So if you want to get started, we can put together this package for you. The person who invited you to watch this video can do that. If you're just like meandering by and you saw a couple of crazy ladies talking about oils, I'm happy to help you. Just shoot me a message. And the thing is any order that you do, if you're a brand new customer and you're just getting your wholesale membership, if it's 100 points, so like $100 of oils, you're going to get those 2 free oils we talked about. Red Mandarin, I don't even have any yet because I have a little bottle somewhere. I don't know where it is. And then Serenity. Serenity is one of my favorite oils to use regularly. I actually don't use it for sleep, which most people do. I use it during the day to help me calm it down a few notches. And I put it on my ears right here. That's where I like to apply it. I do the same for my 4-year-old son, so that we still like each other at the end of the day and most of the time. And Serenity helps us with that. So you're going to get those for free. That is a really, really great deal. Not to mention the fact that you're going to be able, if you join our team, you're also going to be able to be added to our VIP members only group. And boy, is that valuable. Just the combined experience of all the people in there from all different walks of life. We've got medical professionals in there, and we've got moms, and we've got doulas, and we have just like midwives and all kinds of cool stuff that we can draw on our mutual experience with the oils and ask questions and have a community. Some of our top leaders go in there and teach little tips on the products. So that is an invaluable asset, not to mention all the things we mentioned that doTERRA offers you as a member. They really treat us well. So you can get started with these oils. You can add this bundle to your loyalty rewards if you're already a member. And by the way, if you haven't ordered in a long time, we'd really like to help you. We'd like to help you reactivate your account. We got some great deals for you. So so make sure you reach out and let us know. You're like, hey, I've disconnected. I haven't ordered in a long time. I don't know what I'm doing. We want to get you back on the right track. This is a good month to do it. And so be sure to reach out and let us know how we can help you with that. Okay. We have lots of starter kits and lots of other ways that we can get you started. So we'll talk it through with you over the phone or over private message or whatever's comfortable, and we'll find a regimen that works for you and get you on the path that you're heading down. Okay. Anything else you want to add, Faith, before we bug out for the evening and go sit by the fire and drink warm liquids?
No, I can't think of that. You guys need anything?
All right.
Questions, and happy oiling.
Yep. Thanks, guys. We'll be back here next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Essential oils are not magic beans, but they offer natural solutions in your life. So thank you for joining us. Thank you, Faith. And we'll see you back here next time. Have a good night. Shine on.